They always look financially stable until you date them. If this ever happened to you, you need to listen to this episode. And if you're trying to avoid these things, you need to listen to this episode. Overall, you should listen to this episode. But before I get into the topic, you know what I have to do. Commercial time. Good morning, Instagram. And of course, good morning to the TikTok You Don't Stop. And good morning to the beautiful podcast listeners that are listening to me on the podcast platform. You guys rock. I appreciate you guys always. Like, wow. Now, can I get a drum roll, please? Today is Wednesday, known as the 5W Wednesday. Okay, so we have Wildin' Out Wednesday. I'm not telling you to wild out, but it's Wednesday. We have Women Empowerment Men Wednesday. I need all my ladies to empower men, these men out here in these streets, okay? Whether it's your cousin, your brother, uncle, it doesn't matter, okay? Tell them thank you. Send them a text. Let them know I appreciate you, okay? Let's use words of affirmation today for the men out there that deserve it, okay? Wonderful Wednesday. I hope everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. Like, that's my wish to you guys every Wednesday. And we have Women Crush Wednesday. If you bold, post her. And last but not least, Working Women Wednesday. Shout outs to all my boys chicks out there. Okay. Now that commercial time is done with, I will start this off by saying I am a victim of this. I feel like there's a lot of victims out there. I am a surviving victim of dating someone that's financially stable, and then when you really get to know them, it's like, what is going on with your life right now? Like, if I would have knew this, I wouldn't be here right now. Okay. I want to start this off by saying, this is not to come for people that are not financially stable, okay? That's not my goal, is to make people feel little or, my goal is not to belittle anybody on this platform. But what I will say is I'm a big believer in, if you are not financially stable, you don't need to be dating. That's just point blank period. If you are not financially stable, you do not need to be dating. I'm a big believer in that. So with that being said, y'all know it's the dating series. Every Wednesday, I give y'all a topic for dating for all my single people out there. And, this is one of them. If you're not trying to deal, this is men and women, because I wrote down notes, okay? And I'm going to start off with my fellas first. How you doing today, okay? All right, men. and men. You need to pay attention to her spending habits, okay? Spending habits. You have a lot of women out here that live above their means. And they'll go buy a Louis bag and don't pay their rent. And then they'll look for guys to pay their rent. And if you don't want to be that guy, and if you are not that guy, you need to pay attention to her spending habits. Are we here? I hope we're here. Okay? You need to pay attention to, does she know how to budget? I forgot the statistics number of how many people are literally just making it by, barely making it by. And you need to know if she has a budget. Okay, budgets are very important because budgets control spending. Controlling spending equals financial stability. Okay, all right, fellas, are we here? I hope we're here. All right. Part of her budgeting is having self-control, which that's a whole nother episode for a whole nother time. But this is part of having self-control, because you have to know how to control spending. I'm telling you right now, if you're looking for someone that is financially stable, or you're not trying to spend your money at all, these are red flags. When you see these, you need to run. Like Forrest run, you need to run. Okay? Now, going back to, does she live above her means? Now, we have a lot of ladies that they don't do the Louis Vuitton bag, the Gucci bag, yada, yada, yada. But they will do a lot of spending on little things that's going to add up to a Louis Vuitton bag and a Gucci bag, or just going out, period. She's going out every weekend, da-da-da-da-da. It's looking like a red flag. Now, I will say, most of the men and women are similar, the notes that I wrote down. But that's because, listen, I could just talk about it in general, or I could just talk to you directly. How would you prefer it? I'm going to need feedback for that. But yes, I'm going to say Asking you for money as a man. That's a catchy one. That is a catchy one. That's why I did with gender. I personally, as a woman, am not comfortable with asking, especially somebody I'm not monogamous with, for money. But I am an independent woman. You have women that want to have men that want to provide. If you are not a man that wants to provide and she asks you for money, then that's not the female for you, because she's comfortable with asking you for money. And if you want a female that's literally on her independent stuff, knows what she's doing, and don't look to you for nothing, especially if it's the beginning stage. Remember, this is dating series, so y'all not really together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just trying to get to know this person. Y'all gotta remember, the dating series is when you trying to get to know somebody. If it's in a relationship, I will let you know. But this is like dating phase. So if she asking you for money and you not the type of guy to be, giving out money like that, that's a red flag for you, bro. I'm not saying it's wrong for her asking you for money before y'all try to drag me in the comments. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, for the people that's looking for a certain person, this is for them. Okay, now I'm going to maneuver over to women, but this is also for men. Does she complain a lot? And does he complain a lot? Okay, and by complaining, I mean, are they complaining about bills? Because a lot of times people will complain about bills or complain purposely to you to see if you're going to offer to help them. This is a thing. If you didn't know, and if you don't know, now you know. And if you do know, what's up? Okay? But yes, this is the thing, okay? If they're complaining about bills too much, then it's a red flag. It's a red flag. You're not financially stable. People that complain about bills are not financially stable. Financially stable people, majority of them have their bills on auto pay, so they never have to worry about paying bills. And they still have money left in their bank account after. Granted, everything went up. It's crazy. But listen, I'm just here to help y'all realize the red flags, or if you're looking for a certain type of person, how to find that person. I'm not here to bash anybody. I have to keep saying this disclaimer because people be really taking your words and dragging it. Okay? All right, moving on. Women, does he mention prices a lot? Okay. Now, this could be a showing off type of thing, or it could be like I'm bringing up prices because it could go both ways, okay? He could be bringing up prices like, yo, I just spent $3,000 for my bed, da da this, da da that, trying to show off like, yeah, I got it like that. I could spend $3,000 for my bed. Or it could be reversed to you later on, and now it's like, yo, I'm broke because I spent $3,000 on my bed. You have to pay attention to this. Okay, listen to how people talk about finances, especially these men, because I know for a fact that that's a statistic. Okay, women are winning right now. Okay, women are winning right now when it comes to making more money than men. It's getting crazy, especially in my community. Like, it's getting crazy. And if you're the type of woman that cares about if a man is financially stable, you need to pay attention to how he speak about finances. Y'all don't be listening when y'all be dating these people, and that be the problem. Y'all be so caught up in how they look, how they speak, how much y'all get along. Y'all need to pay attention of what they're saying, not how they're speaking. Oh, he has such a nice voice. All right, but what's the words that's coming out his mouth? Okay, because you need to listen to that. All right, if he ever asks you for money, he should be out the picture. Because if you're looking for somebody that's financially stable and you got somebody that's asking you for money, do I need to say it? Like, a moment of silence for the stupidity. Do I really need to sit here and really say what needs to be done? If you are looking for somebody that is financially stable and he's asking you for money, he's not what you're looking for. So, yeah. But if you're not looking for somebody that's not financially stable and you're okay with giving a man money, because there's some women out there, then that's fine. But this is for if you're looking for somebody that's financially stable, okay? And last but not least, did he ask about your pay? Okay, this one is tricky, okay? This one is tricky because it's like, this can be used as a narcissist technique, how you pronounce it. Look, y'all know I got a speech impediment. I'm not about to be sitting here breaking down words for y'all. And you need to watch out for this, okay? It can be good and it can be bad. But me personally, don't ask me about my pay. Don't ask me about my pay. Are you paying my bills? It's none of your business. I'm the one paying my bills, so it's none of your business. Okay. I personally had somebody who watched my money. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't peep game. My mother peep game. I did not peep game. And it's really like these man, it's real out here. Day in world is like, it's really real out here. And it's just crazy that you have to worry about these things, right? Especially if you make money. And I'm the type of person, you don't really want to talk about prices and things that you buy too much if you have a lot of money, because people pay attention to that also, and they be like, oh, she got money. And you have people out here that will really try to use you for your money. Like, it's really crazy out here in these streets. Listen, you got guys that'll straight up come to your house and rob you. But that's another episode for another time. All right. Now, this is the beginning stages. Remember, I have to keep saying this over and over. The beginning stages. So, if you guys are on a serious beginning stages and you're sitting here and you're trying to date for marriage and you want to know what would finances be like, then y'all open up that door. So now y'all got to talk numbers. If you're the type of person where you don't want to talk about numbers, or you want to know how much he make, but when he asks you that question, that's a problem, you need to grow up. Don't give out nothing that you can't take, okay? That's just my biggest thing. That's one. All right. And like guys, all right, because I'm a woman, I'm speaking from experience. They will try to butter you up. Like, yeah, I'm going to get married. I'm going to do this, da, da, da. And it be all doo-doo. That's the proper word. That's the best appropriate word I could say, right? But they really just want to know, what is your financial state? You know, especially if you out here taking pictures with Louis bags, Gucci bags. Or, bro, like, come on. It's a lot of sugar mamas around the world, and they were trying to see if you're trying to be a sugar mama. You know what I'm saying? Or if you have low self-esteem, it's very, like, I can't say easy, but, like, I could tell by looking at somebody's picture if they have low self-esteem or not. It's crazy. Like, listen, anyway, I'm getting off topic. The topic is, the whole discussion is, talking about your pay with someone can open up a can of worms, okay? I feel like that shouldn't be talked about until you guys are on a real serious level. It's going to be brought up if you're trying to date for like marriage and serious committed relationships, especially if you plan on living with each other. It's gonna come up. You can't get away from it. It's gonna come up. But talking about finances and pay, but you can make it known without talking numbers. Like, you could let them know, like, listen, I'm trying to be a stay-at-home wife. Boom. I'm not trying to talk numbers. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there, I'm telling you I don't want to work after I have kids. Boom. You don't got to talk numbers. But keep in mind, when you do say that, you open up the door to where it could be a possibility to where y'all talking numbers. And then once numbers is talked, I just personally don't like people in my business. I don't got time. That's just me personally. But listen, the bums is out here, y'all. Okay? For my get money people, all right? My money bag Monday people, even though it's not Monday, it's Wednesday. The bums is out here, all right? Protect the bag at all costs. Let me repeat. Protect the bag at all costs. Yes, they may look financially stable until you date them and y'all on an everyday basis. Like, you will see the true financials of that person. You have to be cautious out here. Don't get caught up. Don't be leaving your wallet around people that you don't know, because these men and women are trifling, okay? Don't get got by the scammers. Now they got your card numbers. Now you calling your bank. It's crazy. People are trifling. Keep your guards up at all times. And I'm not saying everybody's like this, but what I am saying is you need to be prepared for when you're around people that's like this, okay? Because if you ditzy doodle, they look for you. They ain't gonna look for people like me, because I'm going to know how to read them. But they'll go look for you. But with that being said, if you made it to the end of this episode, I love you. And if you didn't, it's okay. You still tuned in. Hopefully you got some tips on how to stay away from the bums, because the bums is bumming. Okay? Looking for somebody financially stable. I salute y'all. I wish y'all luck. I hope this episode gave y'all the information you was looking for. And I will see you guys on my next episode.